Okay, I just cleared this, so let's go back, turn this mission in, and we can just continue the main story, because I'm still super early into the story because I don't play off-stream without you guys. But we look pretty badass compared to how ridiculously stupid I looked before. And look at this, this is actually 5-head. I gave Barret a heavy laser gun, and since he has infinite amounts of ammo, it's like actually worth giving him that. I wouldn't use that myself because it was just shredding through ammo and it wasn't that worth, but he's actually doing work with that gun. So let me show you. We are level 12. I just got this. This is pretty crazy. 100 damage without any mods on this Deagle. It's pretty nice. I didn't even shoot it yet, but 100 damage is crazy. This is all the news, and yeah, we got this. So this is 7.77. This is like the SMG we had before, and it is 54 damage. So yeah, we're definitely gonna be using that. It is ballistic though. I was gonna go more of a laser build. So for now, this is like probably the best gun I have. And oh yeah, we have this. Those are pretty crazy. The price on this is insane too. I found a spot where you can just repeat like a bandit stronghold over and over. And technically that would be super good for farming money. But yeah, this weapon seems pretty insane. I just don't have too much ammo. I just looted some, actually. And the last one... oh, Orion, this one. That's an actual energy gun, so... we have a better rifle using the SMG ammo, and we have a better laser gun using the same ammo the previous Equinox did. So this has like a built-in scope. This is kind of like VSS. So I didn't try it yet. I'm assuming it's gonna be pretty decent. Yeah. This could be a cool gun for range, and this up close for medium range. Oh, I'm carrying a little too much, so we cannot even fast travel to the ship. Yeah, this is where I have to turn in the quest, so 1 second. Are you full?
Oh, pardon me. Go ahead, we have...
We're not gonna be running when we can just fast travel. He isn't full. Good. So let's do that quick. Yeah, I think I'm keeping all of this for selling, if I remember correctly. Oh yeah, this has good stats, actually. The problem is, I cannot replace this, because this gives me 20 carrying capacity. Like, it's gonna be a long time before I can replace this. I have to find another backpack that will let me carry more around. Yeah, this has pretty decent stats too. So anything that has like decent stats that could be useful in the future. Oh, this is a nice hat. I'm keeping. I do like the blue on blue. Oh fuck, I keep forgetting I'm not equipping stuff, I'm handing them over to him. Drumbeat, sure. Might as well. Just give him everything. Okay. Give me this buck and we are good.
Okay. Right.
Let's go. Quick save. I still don't trust the game, so we're gonna be quick saving a lot. Return. Let's go. I'll just do this and we can keep going with the main mission. Something's landing. It looks pretty janky with like this, but it is cool still. But there are just ships landing on planets. Can't even tell what it is. It looks like a settlement, I guess. And yeah, there is a ship here too. This belongs to those guys, I'm assuming. So you can just steal ships from even the nice guys. I already have a decent one that I stole from the pirates.
Every day that I get a new customer.
How'd everything go? Did you give him hell?
Yeah, those spacers have been taken care of.
Not gonna lie.
They have
that's
pretty
the
nice
best news
helmets.
I've heard all day. Here, this is yours. Wouldn't want you to leave empty-handed.
Oh? 3k, that's nice. And XP, of course. Almost a level up. Good enough for me. I mean, I just doing this mission. I just got the crazy weapons, so I'm still happy with it. Where is my ship though? Right there? Yeah, it keeps saying pirate ship, but it's mine, so it is a little bit of
Shotgun.
confusion. Yeah, this is my new ship. It's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. The weapons are way crazier than the starting ship. And I'm pretty sure I upgraded something on it too. Okay, so we are done with this. Oh, I know why I even landed here. I was doing like a survey mission. And I didn't fully scan this planet yet, right? Pretty sure. We can go with the main missions though right away. Because I mean, it's cool exploring, but I bet for the stream, it's better to have the, you know, the straightforward missions rather than exploring. Yeah, okay, this one. So this is literally where I am. We have 83.87. We could finish this. This is what it is, right? This planet here. Show them up. Yeah, it doesn't even show, so I'm assuming this is it. Okay, before we leave then, maybe let's land in a different spot. I was here, probably there. Oh, it's nice that they show you here what you marked for resources. Traits. Can I tell what I didn't scan? I can't, right? I don't think I can. I mean, still, I was here, so I'm assuming around the uranium. Chlorine. Maybe here. Let's see. Might as well try to finish this survey mission before continuing.
Sufficient. Taking the ship down.
This does look way different. I do not see any animals though. The thing is, they don't really... None, 0 out of... Wait, so I'm just missing one resource then. Oh. There is no flora or fauna on this planet. Wait, this is actually easy then. I'm just missing... something that I have to scan. I'm assuming it's a rare material then. It's probably a rare material, right? There's nothing here. Let's look around. Oh, it says like mountains. Oh. It gives you a name of a place where you land.
Looks clear.
Look at this. That could be a good thing to focus on. You know what? Let's get out. Let's check this out. One thing I don't like about this ship, and I still didn't really get into ship customization, it is pretty overwhelming, is that when I land in towns, this is facing away from the landing pad, or the town's side. So Yeah, the ship is built weirdly. Like, this is where it's facing when you enter a town. So you have to go around. Okay. We do have iron. Oh, there we go. Fully explored. 7 out of 7. Wait, still not fully explored. How come? I did get 7 out of 7. There is those 2 perks. There is those 2 perks. And I don't know what that means. They say there is no fauna or flora on this planet though. By the way, I did unbind my laser collector from the wheel, because there is a cool thing you can do. When you go into the scanning, you automatically have it on. And by the way, if you hold right click, I didn't know that either. It's all the stuff I found out. If you hold right click, see the reticle? Like, you actually do more damage, so you insta get the materials rather than just wait. Yeah, let's not get iron. It's gonna be heavy and I don't... Oh! And I don't need it. Dude, there's a lot of rare stuff here. Might as well. I have no idea if I need that, but... Probably I'm good on uranium, though. Probably good on that. Maybe the... You know what? Maybe the question marks are like places you have to find. That could be a thing. Remember we found like...
What if we leave a few things here and make a second trip?
We found like crazy alien constructions or something? Maybe that's what it is. And by the way, if you are close enough to your ship, like 250 meters or something like that, probably not worth doing this, right? Oh, still getting it. Lung damage ink. Yeah, knew it. I do have items for it though. I do. So yeah, if you are close enough to your ship, even if you're like in a settlement or something like that, you still can transport your stuff. Not it. I need to bind this stuff. I need to use less weapons and just bind meds. Because this is the worst part of the inventory management. The med stuff. Where is the... Where is the lung damage one? I swear I have two slots of those. Lung damage, this one. There we go. And look, we can go to ship from here, cargo hold, and you can still transfer because the ship is around. Very nice. Very, very nice. Inventory, resources, store all. Just like that. Quick save. Okay. Let's try to figure out what I'm missing. Let's not get any more resources. Unknown. This could be it. You think so? Is this my marker? No. Interesting. We have an unknown like this. And we have an unknown like that. Let's go to this one. No, tak myślałem, że to będzie miejscówka do odkrycia. Dlatego właśnie tam idę. It should be good on inventory space if I don't go for more materials. I really do like how we look right now. Finally not looking like a complete idiot, wearing like the Michelin guy looking outfit. We don't look like a bunch of tires. Is that it? It is. Let's go. I do like that sometimes if you want to reach a place and you are over encumbered and the gravity helps you out, you can just keep flying and you don't really lose too much O2 with movement. Okay, we'll get those though. You know, the fact that they are purple rarity, it's better to get that than regret later. Oh. Let's avoid the lung damage. Nice. Crystalline matrix. And a level up, nice. Uranium and iron. Why did I mark? I think I marked my iron not because I needed it, but because it was a part of a recipe that I couldn't craft. It's probably gonna be something that mods will fix. It is an unfortunate mechanic taken from Fallout games, where if you mark one thing that you want to build and you are missing one material only, it's gonna mark all three of them. Yeah, that's literally a mechanic from back when Fallout 4 came out. And I think maybe Fallout 3 even had this? No, I think it was 4. I think it was 4 and 76. And they still have that mechanic not completely fixed. There is a lot of good mechanics in this game. A lot of good improvements since the Fallout times, but definitely still a lot of very weirdly unfixed stuff that, you know, could be literally fixed with like one line of code probably. Let's do this again before I leave and go too far. Inventory, resources, store. We are maxed. That's still okay. I'm pretty sure I'm good on iron, but since we are not struggling with weight, I'm still gonna leave it on me. You know what? I have to favorite movement speed and jump height, this one. Did I already? No, I didn't. Yeah, let's just move it to 9. Way easier to explore this way, huh? Zobaczę, jeszcze nie podjąłem decyzji. Muszę spotkać wszystkie frakcje i dopiero dołączę do kogoś. Jeszcze nie wiem, czy chcę wybierać pomiędzy tymi złymi, czy chcę tylko bardziej dobre frakcje. Jak mi się spodobają, to może dołączę do tych wierzycieli węża. Bo wybrałem background. Serpent's Embrace, czy jakoś tak. Że muszę skakać pomiędzy planetami, żeby mieć bonus do życia i tlenu. Damn, it's so... It's so tempting to get all of those. I mean, I can always just drop them. Okay, uranium, I'm not gonna get. I'm just getting the purple. Wait, that's iron, my bad. There we go. We have to make sure I'm not over-encumbered, because I'm not gonna be able to fast travel back to my ship. Okay, we're good. Yeah, this game, like, so far, I cannot really speak about the main story. I mean, it is there, but maybe it gets better. So I'm not gonna judge it yet. But it's definitely like a good exploration chill game. If you're looking for that. There's no denying that definitely they do that well. For being like a sandbox type game. It's definitely a good one. When it comes to story and all that stuff, can't really confirm that yet. Okay, this might be just a bandit outpost. And they have a ship. No zobaczę, jeszcze nie podjąłem decyzji. Na pewno nie chcę wszystkim pomagać, które mi się nawet nie podobają, tylko że kasę zrobić. Skoro kasę jest łatwo robić w tej grze. Damn, that's a pretty nice cargo ship, huh? I'm assuming this is a settler's outpost. I don't think those are bandits. Damn, son. Yeah, they probably have a huge cargo space. It's probably a pretty bad ship overall, unless we are talking about cargo. Oh, I can just yank that. Oh, this counts as stealing though. Processing plant, okay. Wait. You have a friendly...
I bet security doesn't want us nosing around here.
Grumble. Okay. It's quick save too. Hello. Hey. Oh, you look...
Hello. You fixing to buy anything? Got a full stock.
Damn, nice armor. That's like... almost exactly like I look. I had this armor before the one I'm carrying right now. Or wearing right now, and I have this helmet. Does your pet have a name?
Sure does. His full name is Groeneveld Hubble von Houten III, but I call him Grumble for short. He's a grumpy old lizard, so the name fits,
Cool.
but he's also family.
But it brings you to all the way out here.
Besides selling you stuff, I'm just taking him on a little walk so he can stretch out his little feet. He don't do so well on the ship. He may have 6 eyes, but he's blonder than a bat in a rock concert. Less is more, I guess. Anyway, as soon as he gets on board, he just starts running into things. Bumping crates, banging knees, pushing buttons. He uses his tongue to navigate more than anything. So, if he licks your boot, he don't mean nothing by it. That's just his way of getting from A to B.
Where did you get your pet?
He was Ma's pet. She found him back when he was still a yolk in the egg. Saved him from poachers, pardon the pun. But Ma didn't stop there. She hatched him, fed him, and raised him from a wee little babe to the big, grumpy boy he is now. When she passed, she left me 2 things. Her ship and her pet. So long as I have him by my side, I feel like she's right there with me.
Is your pet fully domesticated?
Domesticated and docile. But that don't mean I can bring him just anywhere. There's laws against this sort of thing. Half of them don't make no sense. But they're still laws, and you'd be a fool not to follow them.
Okay.
Happy shopping.
I guess I can just sell stuff to you. Yeah, nothing impressive. Antimony. I have no idea what that's for, but... Beryllium? Polymer? I don't... I mean, I can sell stuff to her and just buy those materials. I'm not sure if I need them for real, but they're not expensive. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy all the... I'm not buying copper though. I guess this too. Yeah, that's very little to pay. Stimulant. Membrane. I just buy everything but copper. Sure. And let's sell stuff to you to get my money back. Okay, let's sell one lawgiver. I'm gonna keep one. Oh no, we have modified one. Okay, forgot. I forgot. We do have an extra Orion. I could give the extra one to my companion though. I could. But yeah, we have this. Extended mag. Increase attack speed. Oh, this is just straight up better. Yeah, that's just straight up better. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the Orion for now. Might give it to Barrett. Maybe it's gonna be better to give him that rather than... No, but I think like fully automatic weapons are the best for your companions, since they don't use ammo. Sounds about right. I can sell from ship here too. Wow. That far away, huh? That's actually nice. Yeah, I'm keeping this because of the resource weight. Like, this one is pretty crazy. I don't know if... hard to tell if it's that crazy. I wish I had it on my current armor, but... yeah, it's a pretty good one. The armor is just not that great. I was keeping this one too. I'm just gonna sell it. Okay, she still has money. Oh yeah, we were selling that. Might just sell all of this. Just sell the alcohol. We have drugs that give me better stats. Okay. Cool. I could sell whatever Barrett has, but whatever. Okay. Quick save. And are we good? Or is there loot around? Oh, wait, that wasn't the place. I just realized. Okay, yoink. Yoink. Good stats on this, but just a plain one. The dramatic ass music. I'm guessing this is not her place? Yeah, I guess so. I guess she's only visiting because I can just yoink stuff. Operator. Leatherware. That's a new one, but it's no good for me. Okay, let's go. So it seems like I have to land somewhere else. I think we do have to land somewhere else. Bro, what is the music doing right now? Oh, unknown, that's the one. Okay, so it seems those pins, pin looking like objective, those are the ones you need for scanning the planet. When it's that icon, or before it was like a different one, it means it's just like a random location that doesn't count. Okay, cool. I can't just leave behind purple rarity materials. Too tempting. Oh damn, what is happening? Uh-oh. That's a new one. Damn, I have to scan the other side too. I'm assuming I can get electrified if I get close. Most likely, right? There we go. Fully explored. 3,000 credits, so let's go. And I did hear that you can sell your exploration data, but we do have to progress with the main story. That's what we're gonna do right now. Okay, I'm done. Let's not figure out if that's gonna electrify me or not. Damn, okay, that's only 1,592. Bro, Barrett is tripping. Oh yeah, I did want to... 1 second. Talk.
You're handling this
Trade.
whole cat. I might have some room if you need me to carry something.
Inventory. Weapons. Orion. Let's see.
Alrighty.
Okay, he's still using this one. I mean, I could replace them, but I think he's actually doing pretty well with this gun. Nice.
I have something for you.
Nice, nice. Okay, quick save. We do have a lot of resources on us. Sure, but... I'm gonna take this. The drugs, I'm still gonna... Let's take 3 of those. Yeah, most of the drugs I'm gonna keep there. It's funny that I have so many types of drugs on my ship, but that doesn't count as illegal goods. Okay. Inventory, we can store some resources, but definitely can't do it all. Store... Oh, actually, that was a lot. Way more than I thought I would be able to store. Do we have like a rod of iron or something? We do have a decent amount of iron, but I mean, for some reason it's marked as a resource I need. But I'm pretty sure this is accidentally marked. I have so much iron already. Pretty sure. So it's all good though. It's all good. Oh yeah, I did level up. Okay. It's really hot. Really, really hot, so... Stay hydrated. Okay, so let's level up before we go for the main mission like I promised. I really need to end up leveling combat. Good thing is we just got new guns, but the thing is, see, I will always go first into... Oh yeah, we did just get max. Okay, I have to go next level in security for the locks. Yeah, level 3. Level 3. See, and we are done now. I don't need the level 4. I really don't need level 4. Level 3 was the max that improved what type of locks I can open. We can even go back to what it's called, the Constellations place, and open that armor stand. Yeah, we can do that right now. We can open master locks. This I rushed because I hate not being able to reach things. So I always go lockpick. At least in this game they don't have hacking and lockpicking, it's one thing. So that's nice. Boost pack training even higher would be nice if we went up. I'm at rank 2. This is something we definitely have to go for. Piloting, because look. Class B and Class C ships. Damn, that was a tongue twister. I really need to get that done pretty quickly. Because we are not gonna be able to get better ships. So that's something I want to go for. Here, I cared the most about unlocking the spacesuit design and weapon engineering. And we kinda ended up not having the materials needed. Or even the research. So it was kind of a waste going for this fast, but I did want this. And we will continue leveling this too. For sure. And I do have to go combat, at least a little bit. Eventually, we will have to go into social more. With some outpost management stuff, etc. Damn, leadership is pretty good. Dude, they have more carrying capacity. Damn, okay. Some of those are crazy. That's the thing, I feel like they did a really good job with this tree. Because you want everything. You straight up want everything, and it's difficult to choose. So that means it's, you know, it's all good choices. So it's all good choices, man. Okay. So let's, okay, before I forget, let's fly to the Constellations place. So we can sell and maybe get like some crazy armor that was hidden in their place. And then we just do the main mission. Alpha Centauri. I mean, it's here anyway, right? We are going for the eye, I'm pretty sure. That's the one, Lodge. Let's see.
Hard to underscore the impressive architecture of New Atlantis, right? I've been here hundreds of times, and it never ceases to amaze me.
At least he started saying different things. Before, he was like bugged, in a bugged state for me.
Relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
He kept literally saying all the time that like, oh, it's nice that you came around and we need to talk more. Meanwhile, I always have him as a companion, and he was like saying the line like I'm visiting Constellation or the ship, and I didn't see him for a long time. Okay. Yep. Master lock. Oh, this is my first time opening a master lock. Damn. Okay. Well, let's figure this out, shall we? Damn, that's a big one. Gonna be difficult to remember this stuff. Okay, those literally don't fit. So we have one. Yeah, that doesn't fit either. So this and a double. That fits. I mean, I think I'm gonna go through with it because I'm gonna forget what I use. Yeah, I usually don't open it right away, and because you have to count for the next levels, but there's just so many here. Okay, this fits, and then we need a triple. It's a double and one. That's not gonna be it, bro. Yeah, that's not it. That fits though, and then we would need 1, 2, 3, and 1. 3 and 1, but that's not it though. 3 and 1, 2 and 1. That's again not it though. And we still have to remember about the rest. Okay, so the gray is gonna literally need something. Gray is gonna... Oh boy. This doesn't fit for gray. Ooh, we might have a problem. Unless I'm gonna use 2 singles, but... Okay, we can use 2 singles and we still have 1 single. The last one is gonna be a doozy though. Last one is gonna be problematic, man. Oh yeah, I might have already fucked up early stage. I do have the auto slots, but I don't really fully understand how that works. The auto slot mechanic. I can't really... I'm assuming this doesn't fit this. It is kind of weird, the perspective here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one then doesn't fit. Okay, this is great. I guess we just commit here. Guess we just commit. This is great here, and then we need a triple. Yeah, that fits. We're just committing. So, if we use 2 singles here, because this doesn't fit clearly, we have to look at the last one. That fits, and then we need a double. Shit, dude. This might be a problem. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. Because this fits and we need 2. And that 2 doesn't work. So we could go 2 singles, but then we are left with the current one. That needs a double. Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, I just lost. I have a ton of digipicks because I never undo stuff, but... See, this is what I said. Always I try to figure out every single layer before going, because we probably used in the beginning something that you need to use at the end. Yeah, we have 3 singles. That just doesn't fit at all. This one is useless. And this one is useless completely. Same with this one. Can do the double. We can use the double and a triple. Oh wait, we got it. Triple. Right? Double. Then 1. And we have 2 1s. Oh yeah, my bad. I'm thinking ahead of myself. And then we have this, that. Yep, we got it. That was a difficult one, for sure. Master difficulty worthy. Mark 1 pack. Oh, look at those stats. Mark 1 space helmet. Mark 1 spacesuit. Dude, look at those stats. I guess we are back to looking like an idiot, but holy. That's definitely a good thing that I was looking for. Leveling up my lockpicking. Pretty good. Let's do a manual save. Skrzynka na dole, na materiały. Ja używałem na górze. Mówi, że tutaj jest? That's a mission board. I never found those, I guess. Loży. Mówi, że tutaj jest nieskończona skrzynka? I'm looking for a... Oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess I could sell that shotgun, but whatever. There's a weapon rack. I mean... Yeah, there is no mass in the weapon rack. I guess you could abuse that, maybe? To store materials? Yeah, I guess you would have to use a weapon rack. Or maybe the storage box, yeah. Either weapon rack or the storage box. That would work too. Yeah, that's actually smart. I didn't think about putting them in a regular box. I mean, I did think about moving them here instead of holding them in my ship.
Take note.
But you still have to run all the way here, so... I guess we can move it, because I don't think that's gonna disappear. The things in this game are persistent. Let's take all resources. Helmets. I was keeping the Constellation one just because, yeah, let's keep those. The Berserker drum. Sure, let's keep that kind of stuff. Okay, let's take the alien genetic material. That's for crafting too, that I wasn't using.
Carrying a lot.
And I fucking took everything.
Take a moment to show
I love the consolified Bethesda button prompts. Constellation. Move that back. This one I was like keeping for stats, but now it's just garbage. After what we just found, so... Constellation... Hauler... Weapons. Yeah. Store that. Cool. I guess... I could just give this to Barrett too. I'm just gonna store this. He's using a different. But I don't know actually. Let's keep the heavy weapon on him. Let's keep the heavy weapon on him.
things around.
Spacesuit. Damn, the stat difference? That's insane. That is pretty insane. I mean, we go back to kind of looking silly, but... That's insane. Yeah, I'm kind of sad about replacing my helmet though. Yeah, this wheel just gonna sell, or I could just drop it. Yeah, the stats on this one are crazy too. But like the minus carrying capacity, oof. Big oof. But it does weight quite a lot. I'm gonna store it. And the helmet. Losing the radiation, but damn the stats. Okay, we're back to looking like an idiot, but it is what it is. Inventory. I'm just gonna sell it, but I did like the look of it. We're gonna store the carrying capacity one. This we sell. Radiation oxygen capacity. I might as well just store it for now. Why not? Oh, we have the closed helmet. I forgot I picked this up. I only had an open one before. Yeah, that's seems good enough. What do you have on you? Oh, he has the resources,
Might
right?
have some room in it.
No, he actually has sellable guns too. It did give him the Orion. He's still using the arc welder though. Surprisingly, right? You would think he would use the... Well, you know why? I think because the fire rate is so high. Yeah, probably. I would assume he just prefers this because of the fire rate over damage. Which is smart. Okay, that helmet is just not good anymore. Take all resources. Boom. That's good enough.
Well, okay then.
Now the difficult part. At least you can still move. In Fallout, and I'm pretty sure in Elder Scrolls, remember how you just couldn't move? You were just done. Carrying too much. At least we can do it. Bro. My coasters are sticking to the wet con. Oh boy, imagine. Have like a ton of items on you and climbing and jumping and falling down through height like this would be insta-death.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way.
Yeah, my question, lady, is who asked? I'm sorry. I was uncalled for. Even for Bethesda NPCs. There we go. We did it, gang. Resources. Store all resources. Let's go. Right away, we have enough room. Feels good, man. You know what? Still take all of them. And do one more check on the research. So I know if we got something I wanted. See, like, everything is at 0. I'm getting materials that I just completely don't need. Yeah. This is wild. Aluminum, beryllium, copper, tungsten, polymers, and that's... just have none of that. Tungsten, nickel? Didn't I find nickel before? I'm pretty sure I did. Adhesive, like, I have 0 of that. Somehow. Pretty wild. Czy dodać? Aha, dobra. I don't have the cosmetics though. Zapomniałem, że to tak działa jak głupota. Yeah, unfortunately I don't have the cosmetics, so that's literally needed for every single outfit item. I do have copper though, that's good. Yeah, I still can't do it, but I do have the items. One more cosmetic and I would be able to do the helmet stuff. Yeah, aluminum, we have a ton of that stuff. Mag pressure tanks. You know what? I'm pretty sure I was actually upgrading my backpacks and I used this stuff. I think I had multiple. So we have to just stop upgrading anything. We can do that. Okay, so we can do barrel mods. Grip. No, we don't have any adhesive at all. We can do the optics and lasers. Actually, optics and lasers, yeah, that's pretty big. Sure. Yeah, so this actually, okay. So when you do this, it does give you +1 on that. Huh. Yeah, I noticed that before. They like give you a different material if you did the previous one. I guess I could have slept before this, but... Okay, 1 polymer. I wish I could just mark one thing to track, but... it is whatever. Damn it, the fucking adhesive, man. I mean, I might as well do this, right? Why did he put 3 aluminum there? Yeah, that's quite strange. Wait, new research? Wait, what? They filled the adhesive when I don't have it? Yeah, I don't understand the system, it's very confusing. So they just crafted the 8 for me randomly. I guess it is worth filling stuff, even if you don't have everything. Yeah, they just... Look, I had 7, now it's 8. And adhesive goes to 3. Yeah, it's weird, it's a weird system. Very Bethesda looking like UI. Okay, let's wait on this one. Muzzle mods. Oh, that's level 2. We have 1 titanium only. We have sealant, but... yeah, it's weird. It's like you add one material and the other material is filling automatically. But it doesn't really tell you if there's like a percentage to get it done. There's no info at all. Okay, we are fucked on this though. We cannot... I guess I can fill copper, that's it. Mam te medykamenty, też zapomniałem. Ale w ogóle nie jest to wyjaśnione tutaj, więc... Okay, we are pretty good on this, man. The pressure tanks, I had a lot of them. I fucked up. I fucked up using them. Okay, let's use the meds. I forgot I had those too. At least I did have them. But yeah, Synapse Alpha. Oh, research projects require fewer resources. Okay. That's actually even better than the breakthrough stuff. Okay, so I already fucked up because I would use way less materials for
You're
this.
gonna wear yourself out if you carry all this stuff.
$13. Might as well. Nice, and they feel this for you, so yeah, this might actually work. Nice, yeah, it did. We always have to use the materials we have, and then there is a chance that the materials we don't have will fill in. Aluminum. Okay, yeah, we're fucked on this one. Yep. Oh, because there's no amino acids, there is no this like line in here. The orange line. I guess that's what it means. That there is no chance of getting that done. Could add polymers there. Already did this one. Yeah, with that one, there's no way. Hack mods. Oh, we got multiple pressure tanks. Dude, I would be absolutely able to do this. That sucks. I modified like 2 or 3 backpacks before, and we are missing 1. That kinda sucks. Now I understand the system more though. Okay. Just like that, wow. Just with nickel. That's crazy. Just with 1 material. Yeah, we are missing adhesive. It's all good though. Sealant, sure. Nice. I'm gonna keep that 1 titanium, maybe? Yeah. Okay, we have a lot of that stuff though. I should go iron first. I think you just always should start, if I understand it right. Yeah, you should always start with the material you have the most of. And then you can fill everything else. Cool, cool. Decoration. I mean, we have a lot, so... yeah, it just fills the rest. So you don't have to spend materials. Robots. That's nice. Ooh, we have a lot. Let's go. Yeah, probably early on it would be nice to invest in the research perk, but I'm going for different things. I'm pretty sure there's like a research tree in the perks. Okay, we did all of this. We cannot do any of that. I guess I could go polymers. We could always risk it, but I do want to upgrade my stuff too. Yeah, and didn't give us anything. Okay, cool, cool. Decent amount of progress. Decent. Yeah, this is not happening either. Okay, still decent though. Quick save. Probably I won't have materials now to do this, but let's see. Let us see. New backpack. Dude, extra capacity. 2 more polymers and I would be able to, but we need the pack mods too. That's a must-have. This is 10 kilograms only, and I had the backpack that had 20 by default. Helmet, shielding, 1 cosmetic, increased damage resistance, 72. Oh damn, that's a lot. Yeah, might as well. That's crazy.
Best way to get that custom fit is to do it yourself, right?
Okay. This one can have ballistic shielding too, even crazier physical. It's all cosmetic though. Okay, cosmetic stays marked because that's the material we need the most. The nanotubes are gonna be useful too, right? Optimize servos. Oh, but I don't have the spacesuit free. Yes, there is that. At least we upgraded one thing. And weapons. Oh boy, we probably can craft a lot of things now. I should probably focus my main weapons. So we still need to test the AA-99, but I'm assuming this is gonna be crazy. This weapon is worth a lot of money. Let's start with the Beowulf. Standard barrel, long. Okay, we do have a lot of materials. We have sealants. Yeah, definitely we're gonna go for the accuracy. Damn. Oh no, I used all the adhesive, dude. I fucking knew it. We can't even make a reflex sight. Yeah, no sight is annoying, but... Stability and hip fire... Nope. Not happening. We can go wine titanium. The lighter grip that increases aiming down saves, bro. Yeah, this tactical grip is worth. Just all bonuses. No downside.
I doubt you need to bring all of that.
Yeah, the aluminum and helium, we don't need that, and it's marked, unfortunately. Wait, but I can... Okay. Track, untrack, it literally doesn't change. Well, I guess other things that I was tracking... Oh, that's kind of weird. The materials you're tracking. Yeah, it's a typical Fallout system. Damn, again, missing neon. We can go tactical here though. Lighter mag. Yeah. Worth. Semi-automatic. Good enough for me. So we have a crazy weapon here. That's good. We can also go into this one. And I mean, I can check all the weapons, but we cannot craft scopes, unfortunately. So Lawgiver, for example, kinda useless. Okay. Was the med that I used only for research? Yeah, it worn off. So was it only research though? Yeah, research projects require fewer. So crafting doesn't affect. I definitely will have to drop some guns and not carry that many. But I'm trying to carry like at least one gun for each type of ammo I have. Let's check Orion. Long barrel. For sure. Oh, this gun is gonna be crazy, man. I already like the look of it. Like this, it has the default scope. I wonder... Okay, can go... The fucking neon, man. Oh, you can. Okay, you can completely go down on this. But yeah, we don't have the adhesive for any of that. Vanadium, we actually have 3 out of 3. Yeah, adhesive is something we have to look for right now. I'm not gonna remove the scope. Scope stays on this one. Muzzle. Wait, it has a lot of things already modified, but it was 0 out of 7 mods. Interesting. Oh, never mind, it's okay. Standard grip without stock, I guess is default. Fucking adhesive again, but this is level 3. I wouldn't be able to make it anyway. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a good long-range gun. This we might stay with for a long time. Yeah, this is our main long-range gun for now, I think. I might store multiple guns in a second here. The Deagle, I kinda want to... We probably will keep this too. Just because I have over 1,000 rounds for it. Fucking neon, man. Again and again. Yeah, we cannot really do anything about the other guns. I think we're for the most part good. I don't know about the Lawgiver. Like, as long as we cannot make an optic for this, I'm not gonna be using this gun. It's not even that strong. Can we do something about the Deagle? We definitely can. Wow. Long barrel. Extended barrel. Classic Bethesda, exactly the same description, they don't even give you percentage. So this is just better accuracy, I see. Better range too. And I'm assuming it slows down ADS even more than the previous one. I mean, we have all of those materials. I might just go crazy Deagle style on this one. I mean, accuracy, I don't care about the recoil. I can control that. Accuracy is clutch. Accuracy is huge. I'm gonna actually keep this. Even that I don't want to go build for pistols, I will still go for it. That's kinda cool. Improved iron sight. I guess it's gonna be like in a Fallout. It was just the green stripes. Super shitty. But let's see. Nah, we're not hip firing this. Oh, I don't have the magazines and battery mods 1. Chemically tipped rounds. I mean, that's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Lighter mag. I mean, sure, let's just go tactical. Better than nothing. Oh, yeah, this Deagle is gonna get even crazier than it was. It was already crazy. Binary trigger? Interesting. So you make a Witterbium? I don't even know what this is. Yeah, you can make like a Western style gun out of this. I mean, I think we are done. Other guns, I'm probably not gonna even modify. Yeah. Quick save. Store materials. That's first of all, before we go. Resources. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff done. Now, the question is, okay, I'm gonna keep... Dude, this looks pretty clean. I'm starting to kind of like the idea of like a Deagle build. We didn't even commit to anything, that's the thing. Sidestar... I mean, I'm gonna store those instead of selling them for now. The ones I have favorited. Like the gold one here. We have the modified Orion, so I'm gonna just sell the other one. This was the Deagle, so it goes away too. Lawgiver, I'm gonna just store one because we modified it. Might as well store this for now. It's the same caliber, my rifle though, so... highly doubt if I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna probably keep the one shotgun on me. The thing is, those things are not that crazy heavy. So... the drum beat... do we not have an extra drum beat? That was like... I'm pretty sure... we had like a one that... do you have stuff on you? Or maybe on my ship?
Got my attention, Captain. That's
Oh, he has this on him. My backpack. I think that backpack is useless now. But we get a better one. Do I have stuff in my ship? I mean, I do, but... cargo hold. Oh shit, I have a lot of resources still here. Uranium? I forgot. We're gonna go back for this. Maybe we're gonna have something that we were missing. Maybe. Okay, what? Yeah, we have the resources that I cannot grab right now, but we don't have the weapons. Wait, so what happened to my... I'm pretty sure... did I sell it? This we sell. This we use. The modified Equinox, I mean... it's full auto. Well, I guess I'm gonna store it for now. This I'm just gonna sell. I'm pretty sure I had a drum beat with like a blue rarity. I have no idea what happened to it. But I probably sold it, I guess, if I don't have it on me. 27 caliber. This is the 43 Ultra Mag. 1 second. That's the Ultra Mag too. The caliber. I'm just gonna sell this. Are we good? I wish the favoriting weapons would be easier, but it is a Bethesda game. So this goes 1. Yeah, after doing that, we're gonna be good to go. We're gonna be good to go. This goes 2. It was already 2. I guess we're gonna keep the shotgun 3. 4 we can go with the crazy Deagle. 4 this SMG can go 5. This can go 6. It is on 6 already. We are selling this. We don't have to bind this. We're selling that. We're selling that, I guess, and we're selling that. Yeah, I could keep the Orion. But hey, my guy still likes using the heavy weapon. I guess that's better. Yeah, this looked cool, but They looked cool, but we are selling all of this. Yeah, this is just not good anymore after getting this. We're gonna sell all of this before leaving. Cool. We actually did it. We actually did it. I'm just wondering if I can definitely bring some resources from cargo. I don't think there's anything here that I was missing, right? I don't think so. We can still fast travel there, though. It's gonna be a fast one. Okay, cool. Hopefully those materials stay in there. Pretty sure they will. Fast travel then. Ship.
Hey, you might want this.
Hello.
Okay. Oh, hey, you might want this. Nice, and we have like pretty clear inventory now. 6 weapons, and this can all be meds. I can put more drugs in here, actually. Oh dude, that deagle is... We have to test it. I wasn't looking into playing a pistol playthrough, but damn son. Okay, wrong button. Got a brain lag. Dude, this looks pretty clean. And this is, by the way, with the lowered ADS. This is lowered ADS. Yo, this looks clean. I'm kind of thinking about playing a pistol now. But I do want to explore all the rifles, though.
Everything you need. There is a bit more in the back. Oh, please,
100
take a look.
damage on shot. It's insane. Bro, she didn't reset.
Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, we have to do the cleanup, so... How did she not reset? I was on a different planet doing stuff. I'll just let Barrett watch me as I wait. I think she's gonna reset with less than 24 hours, because I was out for a long time. She probably already did reset.
If you don't see what you want, feel... Oh, please, take a look.
Yep, there we go. Okay, lady. Let's not mess up here. 666. It's a decent price, I would say. Spacesuits. Yeah, this looks clean, but... The only other spacesuit that we are wearing I'm gonna keep is the one that lets me carry more. But you cannot stack them, unfortunately. You cannot stack the carrying capacity items. It doesn't work. Oh, already? Okay. Well then. I mean, that's not a lot of money. Sure. Sell. I'm not gonna be waiting. Yeah. We can just take this backpack or throw it out. I'm not gonna be resetting the timer again on the shop. Cool. So, quick save. Run to the metro. Now, grab the resources from the ship and let's fast travel. Or we cannot fast travel, I'm gonna be over encumbered, I bet. Yep, take all resources. This stays there and we should be good, yeah. This stays there too. How bad is it though? That's actually really not bad. Alright. Wait. Huh? What does he want? Hello?
I've been thinking a lot about my early days in Constellation lately. Got me pretty nostalgic, and I started digging in some old things. Just sort of reminiscing. I found some of Irvin's last messages to me and thought I'd listen to them again to hear his voice.
Okay. So he's just... That sounds depressing.
Guess I didn't think of it that way, but yes, it was sad. It was also comforting, though. So, most of the messages were everyday things. Lots of excitedly written news about biodiversity and plant life. But one thing stood out.
Okay.
In one of his messages, he mentioned this job that he took at a mine shortly before he died. He said something terrible was happening there. But the message was garbled after that.
I hope there's a point to this story. Are you seriously worried about something from 20 years ago?
Kind of. I mean, it depends, right? If it's something that's still happening today, then I care.
Yes.
True, but this was different. I recognized this pattern from the war. A portion of the message was encrypted. Well, Vasco helped me decipher it. Turns out the message was from Irvin, and he was begging me to help him. The message was short, but
And
his
he
voice was
just
pained.
didn't hear it
He was
for
so
20
upset.
years. The guy's dead now. What was the message?
He said they were going to destroy his life if he didn't leave the planet now. Then he asked me to help clear his name. Said they had a case against him. Oh, he sounded so upset.
That must have been difficult to hear.
Yes. Hearing his voice in so much pain was very difficult. Oh, I wish I had noticed this message when he sent it.
Yeah,
So in
he
this
only took
message,
20
Irvin
years.
said he was being framed.
Not a big deal.
He said they'll do it again. He asked if Constellation could send more help.
Who's they?
His former employers at some job he took before he died. I think it was a mining company.
Framed for what?
Not exactly sure, but he mentioned a court case. So I think there's a paper trail.
Hmm. You didn't notice the encrypted message before?
No, I just thought it was garbled. I just wasn't paying attention. I don't know.
This recording is 20 years old.
It is, but I was thinking about it and, well, it's still wrong, right? So I figured, hey, I can do some sort of a remote investigation here, see what I can find out. There's gotta be a paper trail, right? Now, I happen to have a trustworthy contact who knows a bit about law and owes me a favor.
Okay.
I need to pay
We'll get
in
another
advance in case
side
there are
mission.
any access fees or bribes.
2,500? You're crazy? What is your contact going to do for us? Bro, Barrett, are you just scamming me? Be honest.
He knows how to navigate archive.
Are you
and
fucking
redacted
scamming me?
legal documents, so he'll look for anything.
I thought
to
we were
do with
friends.
Irvin on Gagarin. If those documents are protected, he might have to pay to access them. Might need to grease some palms too.
Bro, okay, so... yeah, Bethesda choices, ladies and gentlemen. Do we pay him 2,500 or do we pay him 2,500? I guess we are paying.
That works. I'll tell them to go ahead with the investigation. You know,
This better be
hearing
worth
Irvin's
it, man.
voice again made me want to help him, even though I know I can't. Does that make any sense?
Flirt. Okay. Okay, dude. If Irvin was that upset, then it must still be important.
I appreciate that. It's going to be hard to get some sleep tonight after all this. but the fact that I'm doing something about it might be enough to help. Hopefully poking around in old records doesn't catch the attention of Hephaestus. Well, anyway, I'll let you know if my contact finds anything.
Okay, so now that you took my money, you're gonna take a lot of
Sure, I've got it. Sure.
crafting
Let me
materials
move some
too,
things around.
so we can fast travel. Hmm. There we go.
Well, that's all
That
I
makes
have.
it easier because we can just boom, 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 just like that. Let's leave the materials in the lodge and we can go for our main mission, story mission. Nie wiem, czy jeszcze jesteś, Johnny, ale dzięki za suba. Widzę, że masz ikonkę, ale
Home sweet
nie
home.
udostępniłeś
Or
notyfikacji.
bittersweet home, I suppose.
Okay, let's leave it. Oh, my bad. Bar it first.
Never mind. Let me carry that.
Nope, you are not carrying anything. I am. For a couple of seconds. Resources. Take all resources. Boom.
Uh-huh.
Transfer. There we go. Good, good, good. I don't think I had any materials there that we needed for crafting, so we will just leave it at that. Let's quick save. One more thing I wanted to do, because I stored some guns. We have the AMP, Trauma, Heart Plus. So AMP and Heart Plus, we have 2 more slots. And I want to bind some more drugs. Oh yeah, the alien genetic stuff that we need to store too. Transfer. Aid. There we go. It is for crafting, so I don't want to carry it and use it. The classic Bethesda resources that are not only in resources but also in aid. So we can accidentally use them. We do have the... Okay, AMP is already... So this is the movement speed. We're gonna be using this on planets. Exploring. We already have this bound. What else do I want to find? I think the drugs. Yeah. I think this one. So this can just AMP. This can go here. I could bind the persuasion drugs. Anything else? I have the damage resistance alcohol. And the food for carrying capacity. I'm just gonna do the alcohol. Okay. There we go. Quick save. Fast travel. Missions. And let's do the main missions like I promised. It only took us almost 2 hours to move to the main missions. We're gonna go to the Vladimir, because this is the flying station, I'm pretty sure, and then we're gonna explore Aquila City. I already landed there off stream, and then I realized, because there was a side mission, and I realized this main mission is there, so I took off and never visited. But we have a main and side mission, both in this city. So let's first set course. That did not set course. Yeah, I guess we just have to show on map and then set course. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe because they're like in the eye. Yeah, I think it's because it's not on the planet, so let's see.
I have something for you.
I hate that they always talk to you.
Something you need.
Remison. Random ship. 2 random ships. And this. Hail.
Got your ping loud as a bell. Eyes ready to let you aboard.
Cool.
Ship is down dock. Perfect.
Go in.
Smudge the paint.
Let's go in. Man, it feels good. It feels good having like clean inventory and all that stuff. Finally, after a long time. I don't like the look compared. I mean, it doesn't look that bad, but still, we had a super clean looking armor. Not anymore, but I'm glad about the mass, the resources. We moved to the box in Constellation's place, and my weapon setup. We have a decent amount of ammo in those guns. Shouldn't be a problem. We always can use the shotgun and the deagle if we want to. This I have to still test. This will shred through ammo, but I still do have to test the weapon itself. Okay, and let's not accidentally go up to 7. That's the thing we have to avoid. I definitely want to test the deagle.
Hello,
Hello.
Captain.
Wait, that's Vasco. I thought he had like a similar robot.
Anything I can help you with?
Barrett, get the fuck out of my face. Bashing calibrated rattler. I mean, yoink. I'm at the point when I think I'm gonna be picking up crafting materials, but I'm not gonna be
Hello.
picking up every single
To see that you survived.
item that I could sell, because it just takes so much time. Hello. Cool stuff. I found out also there is like Earth relics that are worth quite a lot. I found like an antique duck. And those items, even though they are trash, they sell for like the same amount a gun would sell for. Hello.
We got a rook on deck. Good to see Constellation getting some fresh blood.
That's Vladimir. I expected just a guy, you know, Russian looking guy. Let's just leave it at that. He doesn't look very Russian. That's pirate talk. Let's not be a nerd. Good to meet you, Vladimir.
Aha! You got your nickname from Vlad. You're official now.
Wish I could have been down at the lodge to see the artifacts come together. But I got a little lost peeking through the eye.
More pirate talk. That happens to me too. I get lost in something and lose time.
Always preferred working alone, even around people I like. But we're all working together on this one. No finer group in the stars to be unraveling this mystery. Now, this station, the Eye, rigged up for deep space scans. Barrett and Sarah teased out the signs of where our artifacts could be hiding after we caught our second one. But the data takes a slow ride along the Sea of Light. Years or decades between us and the fringes of space without a grav drive.
Second. One moment. Oh. Dumb. Looking for my bug. I'm just gonna keep talking to him, and while doing this, just gonna measure the sugar levels because my arm thing expired like during the stream, so I'm gonna have to replace it off stream later on. Let's see. The Sea of Light.
No matter how good the scan, it's still just peeking at light, and she only has 1 speed. Lot of interstellar bodies in the way, too. All that noise makes squaring the circle harder. Only going to be able to give you so many at once.
Some crazy siren outside. Okay, now it sounds normal. Sounded very odd. Okay. We are good. I don't think I'm gonna have to measure it again this stream, so no interruptions now. Okay, understood. I need to check on those leads in person.
You won't be the only constellation out there. Andreja and Matteo are both following up on scans themselves.
Andreja and Matteo?
Matteo went out recently, but Andreja, it's been a while.
Uh-oh.
Hate to pull a worried old man act on you, but I'm an old man, and I'm worried.
That's fair.
If you don't want to talk...
Who is she?
We don't... Another Roken constellation who's making a name for herself. Likes to be on her own. I can relate, so I try to look out for her more than most.
Okay, I'll keep an eye.
It's okay to be worried about her, Vlad. She's been out there for a while.
She should be at one of the 2 sites I've marked on your star map. Can take care of herself, but we all need backup sometimes. Anyway, hopefully you'll be catching Fortune's smile, and we'll have some more artifacts to take a closer look at. Happy hunting.
Yeah, dude, like, we are doing so much in this game. And, I mean, I wasn't doing main missions off stream. So, yeah, and I didn't have, like, much time. So now, this week, I'm gonna try to stream every day, hopefully, before Rise of P and Party Animals comes out. But, even when they come out, we're still not gonna drop Starfield, and I'm definitely gonna play it off stream, too. But what I was gonna say is... we literally didn't get any more artifacts, and I'm assuming there's a lot of them in the game. We don't even have leads for artifacts.
I've lost you.
Your artifact search must be a full-time job.
That's why I missed your little welcome party. Got caught up plotting all the data the Eye can give us. Wouldn't mind the helper's hand, though. Could speed the process along. Up-to-date planetary scans would help filter all the data I have to see.
Oh, see, we can sell him the...
to find the anomalous bits.
We can sell him the data.
Constellation can slide a credit or 2 your way. All part of the mission of charting the stars, right?
So I wonder, don't answer it, but I mean, I'm just thinking out loud. If you can find artifacts by scanning planets randomly, or is it only main story part? I guess we're gonna find out. Okay, I can get that for you.
Then we're hand in hand.
I think we already have like at least 2.
Now, get out there and burn some helium.
Is he talking about Zaza? That Zaza. How did you get mixed up with the constellation?
Ever run the scholars on the Centaurus Proclamation? The original treaty that gave every human the right to colonize the stars? Stolen by some fool's joke of a Crimson Fleet rook looking to trade names to Captain. Sight to see pinned above my chair, like the whole settled systems was mine for the taking. Time dances its years forward, and I'd retired. That's when our own Sarah Morgan walks into the tale. Fire in her eyes and her head full of intel I thought I had spent a labor's efforts burying. Of course, I didn't have the Centaurus Proclamation just lounging in my pockets. Belonged to the ship and her new captain, in the fleet I had left behind. Tipped your ear long enough, but the short line of it, Sarah and I returned the treaty to the rightful owners, and I decided to hang around, lend an old pirate's wisdom to the mission.
Okay. So there's his backstory. Do you visit Lodge often?
I make the visit when they need me. Don't mind the loner's life most days, and the eye is important work. But I should make the trip more often. Can't let Walter be the only one tending bar there too long. Everyone will forget what a good drink tastes like.
Damn. Shots fired. Okay, let's... yeah, before we give him the data. So you are retired from the Crimson Fleet. Didn't know that happened.
Usually doesn't. I'm overdrawn from Lady Luck 3 times over. It's a long tale to tip your ear on. But if you ever wanted to visit, I have a house out there in the Starfield. Thought I was going to see life's eclipse from
Title drop.
Constellation swept me away. Haven't been there since we started on the Eye. If you do
That's
go
cool.
there, turn the lights off when you leave, okay?
Okay, and he just stopped talking to me. Yo, dude, I have data for you that you wanted so badly.
The Eye's seen all it can for the moment.
Okay.
You've tipped my ear.
Oh, we have 5. I mean, that's... oh, he has 20k on him. Wait, that's buy. Wait, we can buy the survey data from him. Huh. No, wait, no. Okay. It insta went to sell. Vendor sell, yeah. So this is mine. We're just gonna get money from him. Yep. Weird that he even... I mean, he has 20k, but it's weird that he even has credits. Well, I guess it is a Bethesda game. That's good money, though. We actually made bank here now.
Show the words another time, then.
Straight up, like, completing 2 missions. Cool. I'll just make sure there is no... comic books around. I don't see any though. Okay, we are good. Let's quick save. We're actually gonna do a manual save too, but... let me walk around and see... like I said... big performance. It's melee, critical damage, who cares, but... still, a comic book, a new one. I knew there had to be one here. The thing I dislike is... I did clear 2 bandit places that looked exactly the same. Particle fuses? Huh. And crafting materials. I did clear 2 bandit places that looked exactly the same. They had the same layout, right? And they both had the same comic book. And it's stacked in my inventory, but it doesn't give you twice the buff, right? It's like Fallout style, that one comic book is gonna give you 1 buff. But because they have the like generated rooms, locations, right? Not handmade only. That they just repeat themselves, and the items that should be found once repeat themselves too. So that's a little odd. It's not like a huge deal, but it is odd that it is a thing. You know what my problem is right now? I do not have a bed in my new ship. Like, we actually don't have a bed in my new ship. Maybe I can probably craft one, I would assume. Probably a smart thing to do, actually. Might as well just take it for selling. Okay, let's sleep for 1 hour. It is pretty hot. I hope the the heating isn't on. Because they said like to open it up because they're gonna be testing the pipes. So I did. So I hope they are not using it yet. I think it's just the outside heat. Actually, this is less than a kilogram and good price. Oh dude, this is sick. There is my ship too. Pretty funny way to dock. I guess it doesn't matter in space. Look at this, dude. That's cool. Yeah, this game has a lot of cool elements. For what it is. If you don't take it too seriously, you just want to immerse yourself and enjoy the experience for the most part. It is definitely something new, you know? Like, you can play No Man's Sky, but No Man's Sky is just like, you know... I mean, I didn't see all the things they added with updates for sure, and it has multiplayer, but it is a different style, right? This is a full RPG experience. There's no other space game like this. Okay, let's go. Board cockpit, let's go cockpit.
I have a split.
Okay, good. We don't have to put stuff in the ship yet. I mean, with resources we can store. Wait, can I not? Inventory, resources. Oh wait, store. There we go. I wasn't seeing it for some reason. Cool, and I guess, yeah, stuff for selling we're gonna store too. Getting a little hungry, but I'm gonna push through it. I do want to do a decent length stream today. And I do want to all week long stream every day, hopefully. Hopefully I'm gonna stick to that promise. Just a random plant, okay, that we're gonna ditch. Okay. Fuck, I do not want to open a console, I want to save. Cool. Missions. Let's continue. Okay, Into the Unknown. This one just opened up quite a lot. Okay. We're gonna just do this then. Empty nest. We do have this guy on my ship. Let's go to the Aquila city. I didn't explore it yet, so... Let's do this. Into the Unknown. Can wait. Show him up. I definitely do want to progress with... This is pretty cool, this area here. I definitely want to progress with the main missions. Because I don't do that off-stream, even when playing a little bit. Real? Oh my fucking god, come on, dude. We have to detach.
Need separation, Captain. Perfect.
You see. Okay. Let's do it again then. Empty nest. Or I could just do fast travel instead without the show the location. I think it didn't it only didn't work with the eye. I think on planets it would work. Unexplored route. Oh, interest. That never happened to me before. Wait, so I was there before, but I was, I guess, closer. Oh, and I'm in the Alpha Centauri. So, I guess this is... How is this too far for it? It shows literally that I can go through here. Okay. That works, I guess. Usually when I fast travel to locations, I don't even have to grab jump. I keep forgetting about that mechanic. 10 people talking at the same time.
You're good to go. Have a nice time in Aquila City.
Interesting, and after you jump, they remove the points from Grav, and it's back in my, like, the inventory. Weird. Okay, well, we were able to jump here, just not to the city, I guess. Whatever. It makes no sense, but... Okay, Aquila City then. I guess... Yeah, it's weird. See, the thing is, I wonder how it works with the... contraband. Because I can fast travel to the first city without being scanned. So I wonder if it would go through the landing or the orbiting location if I had contraband on, and it wouldn't let me into the city right away. Let's see.
Captain, greetings.
So I did land here before, but I never explored the city because I realized the main mission is here, so I didn't want to touch it without you guys. We're gonna have NPCs here. I might as well... I can just sell from ship, I guess, but... I can just sell from ship. But I'm still gonna... grab stuff. Wish I could. Okay, well, this stuff we're gonna sell, and that's it. I wish I could just... sort in my ship by items. Oh wait, you can. Wait, I went into all, I guess. Oh, it immediately goes to all and you have to tab to go back. Okay, that's weird. Now I see why I accidentally went through that. I'm gonna take those. Yeah, those are gonna stay, and the other drug is gonna be what I'm gonna use in combat. Until it runs out, then we're gonna start using the other one. Oh, this music. This is more like Fallout style. Yeah, this is more Fallout style town, I think.
Nice. Scan data. Really valuable.
I can definitely hear you, Barrett. I can definitely hear everything. Hello.
All right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over.
Heyo. What? Oh. Ah, I see. I guess Barrett can keep his gun. This guy is probably using something else. Sure. What about Cora?
She stays with the ship, usually. Got a few more years to go before I let her swill whiskey in some backwater bar.
So I wonder if you keep him, if she's always on your ship. Understood.
There's something you should know up front. I'm a co. As in Solomon Coe, first man on Aquila. That tale I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After Planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila, and he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go.
Oh. So I wonder if they built on top of artifact and now it's gonna be difficult to get it. Hold on a second, I just need to bask in your celebrity status.
Okay. Smartass. This is why I don't like bringing it up. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there.
Okay, cool. Bro, I can't get over... Look, okay, when you get closer it looks better. I can't get over the Bethesda hair. Bethesda hair is so bad. Dude! What the hell? Barrett is just going for a drink now? I guess they do. They are on a break. I'll let him go. Okay, dude. He's following me? Yes, he is. Okay, we have to test that deagle. And I have to say... Oh, what? Bro, where are you going? Oh, he's using a Oh, he's using the... What was it called? The law something. He's using the sniper rifle, but he doesn't have a scope. I guess it still works for an NPC. I have to test that deagle. I'm assuming it's gonna do crazy damage. Because, like, it looks kind of badass, and I'm starting to think I would like to put points into pistol perks. But at the same time, there's probably so many rifles in game I didn't find yet. I don't want to commit to pistols. Trade? Authority kiosk. Oh, damn! Dude, okay, I already like the city. You can just sell to a robot. Wow, they're way ahead. Those guys are way ahead. And it looked like a... you know, low-end city. I was mistaken. Okay, I don't have that much to sell though. Like, I could sell... I'm probably gonna sell the alcohol instead of carrying it around. Some of the other stuff can stay, but I do have the pills for persuasion. So I don't think we're ever gonna use alcohol for persuading. Not really worth. Damage resistance one can stay. It's all damage resistance. We have to use it in combat. Yeah, we're good.
It's still under manufacturer warranty.
Yes. Can I get an invoice?
What you need one of those for?
Corporate policy.
Is it okay if I just write it on a notepad?
Oh, this is a ship
As long
guy.
as it's written and signed, it could be on a loaf of bread. It's pretty dangerous out in space these days.
Hello.
Not anything I can help you with?
Let's see the ships you
Sure
sell.
find something you like?
Watchdog. Okay, and this is pretty garbage, but it looks cool, I have to say. Oh, this has crazy EM cannons, whatever. See, I don't like if you... Oh, there we go. Select systems. If you put... Okay, if you point here, it goes back. Oh, this is a B. This is a B even. I mean, it does have Yeah, the shield and the jump, it is a pretty... The ranger is pretty good. They are very expensive too. A. Achilles. C. Okay. That's pretty crazy. 400k. That's a crazy one. Yeah, I will keep saving money up. But we can keep upgrading my current ship. But before I buy like new ones, I still need to learn how to fly them. So, modify.
Okay, no problem.
Anything interesting over here? So those are lasers, shield damage, shield. Okay, he has only worse stuff than I do. Okay, this is better. Grav jump thrust, grav drive health. That's an upgrade. It's 7k though. I don't know if I want this. Sorry. You know, we could, but it could be a waste of money. So we have the hull damage one and the shield damage laser. Okay, that's an upgrade to laser weapons. That is an upgrade to laser weapons. It's 10k though. I could go for the 10k one. The problem I have also is... Oh, we lose out on range though. We do lose quite a lot on range. It doesn't seem like a crazy upgrade either. This one, 26 hull damage. Ballistic. Yeah, those are small upgrades, but... Okay, the range even on this one goes up. It does go down on max power. So if it does more damage but requires less power, that's good for me, right? It's kind of difficult to tell. Yeah, like max power being lower, the less points you have to invest in it. And like reactor, then I only don't have 2 to fill everything. Yeah, that has to be how it works. I could go for this, the ballistic, to like just destroy them like crazy fast. I don't feel like I need it for now, but I probably will eventually, that's for sure. But this is ballistic too, the cannon. Oh, it has smaller range, I see. More damage though. It's probably better to have higher range, and it's way cheaper too. Do I go for it? I mean, I could. Do we actually spend cash on weapon upgrades? I did just quick save, so... Let's see. Let's see, Dangan PB Cannon. So we bought this. Oh, and it's installed right away. Okay. Yeah, so I was confused off stream. I did try to upgrade the ship and I thought the items like disappeared on me. But it actually did just leave them here. So I don't know what happens to your spare ones. Wait, why? So is this red just because it shows that I went down after the changes? Right, because we didn't pay yet, yeah. I don't think that should be considered bad though, right? We need less energy, that's good. We do more damage needing less energy, I think that's good. And we have the... ...28 shield damage. Laser. That's 32. You do lose on range though. Fire rate on this one is better, but yeah. We could go for this. The range is worse. And it goes up on equip power. So we kinda balanced it with what we had previously. There's also the beams. Look at the range on this beam though. Is electric beam the EM damage? It is 30, like it is 30 and 30. That's pretty crazy, right? 30-30? But it is par, it's not laser. So laser will, even with less damage, I'm assuming laser will still shred the shield better. But it doesn't really say like ballistic. It doesn't say, I'm assuming launcher, the rockets are kinda like ballistic then? See, like, I don't know if I should buy an electro beam as my laser weapon over an actual laser. I'm assuming electron beam is EM. Electromagnetic. This has to be it. So this is better for systems. But it does say shield damage 30. So like technically it should be crazy for shields, right? We might risk it. It is pretty expensive though. 11k. What's up, what's up? You're stuck. Hello. Yeah, we might just invest in it. This one. We might try it. It is almost 12k. It's not small money, but... I could just go for the laser, but the range on the laser is kinda crap. And it's 32 shield damage, so it is better. This is just both. This is ballistic and... Fire rate 3.49. Same fire rate, okay. It is the same. But yeah, the extra 2, and it's cheaper too. It's just the range. Just the range is what you miss out on. I guess I will take those. Yeah, we spent 18k, but we really avoid spending money on ships and For now, even more fire power should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. Reza and Dungan. Cool. Okay. We good? Yeah, we good. Wait, it says way less... Look, hull damage, shield damage. What? Is it wait, what? Why does it say way less damage right now in here? Like twice what it was showing. Huh? Yeah, it's showing like half of the damage I just bought.
Sure, have it.
Shipbuilder. Options, duplicate, undo. Edit. Yeah, it shows way less damage now on those. Light check. Ship is missing weapon assignment. Oh, wait. We just don't have another weapon, I guess. Oh, we can rename a ship too. Oh, I didn't even know we could rename. But still, the missing weapon assignment, so I have an empty slot, but I mean, I am pretty confused. I can just reload the game, but I want to figure this out. Why? It's all A. It's all A, so it's not like I cannot use it or something. I'm just gonna reload the game, and I guess we're gonna... I have to like read about it off stream or something. I'm really confused on how this works. It's an autosave. I mean, I did a quick save right before this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know if it's... I mean, it's a Bethesda game. Anything could happen here.
Yes.
Okay, let's just not spend the money then for now. Yeah, I have my money back. I'm not gonna spend 20k if it shows that the damage is like half of what it was. What about... wait, if I go ship now... Flare and Mauler. Wait, so my damage is actually even worse. Why does it show such little damage compared to the vendor? That's so odd. Maybe it means like if you're not powering it up fully? Why would vendor damage be higher than the actual damage? So I'm 14-13. I'm 14-13.
As long as it's written and signed, it could be on
Then I
the
talk
map
to
of
him.
They'll cost... Sure, have at.
Hey, 14-13. It does check out here. It does show the same damage. 14-13. Upgrade ship. so weird, man. Look, shield damage 28. Hull. It shows double. For some odd reason, it shows double in here. That's very weird. I wonder why. If it's because I don't have enough of something, like energy or whatever. Is it because when you go into space and you power up the systems, that's the max? It straight up shows double damage in here on both my old stuff and the new stuff I can buy. I guess I'm gonna have to figure it out. I'm not gonna even buy this stuff. I need to figure it out off stream. If it's a bug, if like there is a lot to this game. It's cool. There is a lot of stuff, but it's very poorly explained, or not explained at all. To be honest, not even poorly explained. It's just not explained. Okay, just citizens. Hello.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Oh, damn.
A dull moment around here.
I know you.
Someone's
You're Sam Coe.
robbing a bank?
Marshal will be damn glad to have another Freestar Ranger helping out.
Afraid your information is a couple years out of date.
That smile, dude. Yeah, people are dying, people are robbing a bank. We're having a serious conversation, he just goes back to smiling. What's the trouble?
Well, all I know is there was an attempted bank robbery and things went sideways. You'd have to ask the Marshal if you want the whole story.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
If you think you might be able to help out, you could talk to the Marshal. Truth is,
Classic.
last I heard, things weren't going so good.
Nothing.
Those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the Gal Bank vault. We better see if we can help move the situation.
Oh yeah, we have to go there anyway. Nothing like taking out you from the immersion by just like always asking you for help, even that he just warned us, hey, don't go around the bank, someone just tried to rob it, it's dangerous, hey, maybe you can help, go to the bank, we're counting on you. You know what? We're just gonna get drunk before doing this. That seems like a perfect idea, right? This one gives a lot of persuasion too. For 2 minutes. I'm just doing this before. We can take the meds. The drugs that increase persuasion, but we had like a lot of the juices. Just in case they catch me off guard. Where is it? Oh, did I sell all of them? I think I sold the persuasion ones, actually. Yeah, we have the meds, that's 20, but I'm not gonna be using it unless I know. We have to persuade someone. Okay. Let's talk.
Need to stand back now.
Oh, are you gonna ask me for help in a second after telling me to stand back? Sounds like you could use some help.
I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back.
Aquila City at its finest, I see. Never a dull moment.
Well, I'll be damned. Sam Coe. Been a long time. I won't hold my breath about you being here to take the badge again. Listen, Sam, just so you know, I don't blame you for how it went down.
Surely this is the right time.
Get a different reception.
And place.
I appreciate you saying so. But I figure some of that reception is owed. Still, I appreciate the sentiment, Marshal. It seems you got a situation. My friend here may be the answer you're looking for.
All right, Sam. I'll trust your judgment on this one. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place. but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate.
Okay, time to take some drugs and convince them to let the hostages out and then shoot everybody. The Shore Gang?
It's a big group that hides outside the city and runs smuggling jobs off-world. They take in all kinds, rookies and veterans alike. Judging by their lack of preparation, I'd say this particular group is green as hell. Probably their first attempt at heist.
Might be easy to convince them.
Right about now, they're probably wishing they've just stayed home.
They must have made some demands by now.
They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator.
Oh, here I come.
In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one.
Oh, you can. I don't do stealth though. I don't even have one level in stealth, so maybe I can talk some sense into them.
All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity to de-escalate. You got this.
Let's do it.
I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
The Shaw gang's making.
Oh, we are going in. Okay.
I'm sure things will turn out just fine.
So everybody, let's save. Everybody was fine talking through an intercom, but I am going inside. And we don't want them. Oh wait, no, we are actually using it. Hey, it's time to do some drugs. When you cannot convince people, remember, just do drugs. We're gonna, yeah, actually, we're gonna use the 20%. Persuasion. I want to let the hostages out and then I want to kill them.
Negotiator, huh? If you think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender, you're dead wrong.
First, I would like to know who I'm talking to. What's her name?
It's Jed. Jed Bullock.
Good to meet you, Jed. I'm Aldar.
Well, ain't you polite? So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us?
Persuade. I give you my word, Jed. I just want to help.
I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me?
Oh boy, that's a lot of persuasion points. You see anyone else stepping up to bail your ass out? No? Then drop the tough guy act because your life's on the line here. I mean, that's a decent one, but we have to fill all of those persuasion points with 3 turns, so we kinda have to go strong at some point. This kinda, I mean, they are unprepared. Maybe I should threaten, but the 3 could be the better choice here. Let's try 5. 3 might be the way to go. Oh, worked. Let's go.
Just calm down, okay? Don't need to get violent here.
Yeah, they're afraid. If nothing else, I'm your ticket out of that bank. I think, yeah. Let's go. Easy.
So ready to get out of here.
Easy.
Okay. I can see you're not just the marshal's tool. You want what we want. A nice, happy ending where nobody gets hurt. So let's talk.
I was about to say they didn't even ask for anything. It would be too easy. What's the condition of the hostages?
They talk too damn much. Complain about everything. As much as we'd like to, none of us has shot one yet.
Oh, tell me your demands.
We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll
I mean, I can follow them in my ship.
Marshall and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it?
I don't want to let hostages on their ship. How do I know you will keep your word?
What, you think we want to stay locked up in here? Hell no!
That's a pretty tall order.
Then persuade the Marshal that it ain't. This whole damn job's gone wrong.
You're just
Supposed to be just
complaining now.
clean and simple, you know? So let's just...
He's desperate.
Let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last.
Bro, he's just looking for a friend now? Like, what is happening? It's not too late to end this peacefully.
What do you mean?
I could... I mean, it worked before. Scaring him. I mean, 3 is pretty rational. The Marshal's going to keep those hostages safe whatever it takes. Let them go before he has to take drastic actions against you. 3 seems pretty reasonable. But scaring them, I mean, it worked before. Fuck. Do I change my approach? We are so far in. Let's try the 3. Nice.
I know. Not disagreeing with that.
Those hostages did nothing wrong. Don't make them pay for your mistakes. Yes.
We never meant to take hostages.
So let them out.
Nobody's been hurt.
Yes.
So maybe the judge won't come down too hard on us.
Okay.
I think this has gone on long enough.
Really? He doesn't even want the ship anymore.
Marshall will come quietly.
You'd make a decent ranger with the way you handled that.
Hey, let's go. Feels good without saves coming to complete things. Let's save. That... I mean, it's always one thing you have to remember. It's a Bethesda game, but like... I was expecting... I should have expected this, you know, the outcome, but I was expecting them to be like, okay, we'll let the hostages out, but bring the ship after. So you have the upper hand, but okay, they don't want the ship anymore. They're just turning in. I was hoping to test my deagle.
What's the word?
Hope you've got a nice reward for me, Marshall, because I just saved the day.
First things first. How'd you get the Shaw gang to stand down?
I won them over with my irresistible charm.
Ha! Well, you don't lack for confidence. Well, I bet you could sell dirt to a Dusty. Here. You've more than earned this.
Hey.
You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested,
maybe.
head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
All right.
3,800.
Their lives aren't on the line. Let's get back in Galbank, see if we can get those maps.
Are we not forgetting something? Okay, those rangers are going in.
We'll take it from here.
Okay. Good.
Glad that's over with.
Yeah, I was about, like, the Marshal and those people just started leaving, and I was like, there's robbers in the bank? Like, maybe the hostages left, but still?
Too far this time.
Oh, okay, we don't even get to, like, see them here or anything. Okay. Yeah, I was confused, but... Oh. Okay, they are still here. Oh, but this guy's coming in? How is it gonna play out?
Galbank needs better security.
Yeah, like you are the security and they clearly need better security. You're looking at the hostages.
So damn tired. Just want to get out of here.
You really? At least my shift wasn't boring.
Wait, no, those are the security. Those are not the gangsters. But why are people not... Hello?
What?
Oh, okay. I got completely confused. I thought those were hostages. And this was the gang. Those are security, this is the gang that gave up. Okay, it makes sense. It was really confusing. For a moment. Back to the city. But, I mean, okay, we do have main mission, I'm pretty sure, in this bank. And we have the faction mission we just unlocked to talk to Emma Wilcox. I might start my first faction mission with those guys. Maybe. Let's continue with this first, though. We have the bank access. I just go down?
Quite enough excitement for now.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess they don't care.
Alright. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after.
Okay. Garbage. Note for Sam. I meant to read it. Talk to Sam. Oh, we got it. And I... Can I read it? I know you and your friends were going to come plunder your heritage at some point. You want those maps? You know where to find me, Jacob. Oh, nice.
Oh, no. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming.
Who's Jacob? Why did he take the maps?
He's just a bitter old man. Interfering in what's none of his business.
I'm walking into drama. This is the part where I walk into drama.
You gonna be like this the whole way?
Oh, he didn't like it?
I was hoping to avoid the estate. Cora's gonna be so mad.
Persuade. Sam, level with me here. Tell me who Jacob is. I don't know if my meds are still working. I don't think they are.
We really gotta do this?
Only 3 points. There's no harm in just telling me you're going to the estate anyway. I'm going to find out. That makes sense.
You're not wrong.
We can't work together if you don't trust me.
It's not supposed to be your business. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, that's messed up, dude. I mean, that would probably... Oh, auto-persuade? Wait, like... Is it the same like the auto-lockpick? I think so, right? If you persuade enough times, you unlock one auto-persuade. So it's kind of a waste to use it on him, I think, right? You will feel better if you just let it out. I mean, this is just messed up. You will feel better if you just let it out. I don't... It might not work.
Can't we just leave it? Look, I'm done talking. You'll find out soon enough, okay?
Yeah, we're gonna find out anyway. The important stuff... We did persuade the... Wait, this is not stealing? Guess not. Hello.
I suppose I'll have to write a report about all of this.
Okay, cool.
Is Solomon Co. really all that? Some make it seem like
That was a pretty sick statue.
by himself.
Okay, we have 1,000 people talking at the same time. Truckers Alliance agent.
Aquila City was his baby. I don't buy it though. The United Colonies wouldn't let some ragtag settlers stake a system like this without a fight.
It was a different time. Everything was new. Everyone fleeing Earth as quick as you can. If he tried it today, I'm sure the UC would have shut him down.
And there is no way he wore that getup. There wouldn't be a Free Star Collective without Solomon, and that's the truth.
I'm just saying, the truth's often easier.
You must fancy yourself a bounty hunter if you're coming to speak with me.
I actually am.
If you think you can hack taking down wanted criminals for pay, the Trackers Alliance posted the mission boards like the one you'll find at the hitching post.
Ooh. Bounty hunter. What if I'm already a bounty hunter? Do I need to register with Truckers Alliance?
No, we're not that kind of organization. You're free to work independently. You can even work jobs for us. We just help
Cool.
individuals like yourself find said jobs in the first place.
Okay. What's the Truckers Alliance?
We're a collection of bounty hunters. We track down wanted criminals and the like.
That's cool.
Various organizations and individuals pay us to manage these jobs, and we pay members and freelancers who collect the bounties.
The bondsman. Like the guys in America. Got any good bounty hunting stories?
I haven't been in the game for a while. These days, I'm more on the admin side of things. Finding new recruits, dealing with freelancers, etc.
I have a desk job.
The wildest bounty I had was for a guy who smuggled several tons of Aurora off of Neon. I was hired by Benjamin Bayou himself. Simple, or so I thought. Tracked the mark across the settled systems, only to find out it was a diversion, and the guy was actually still on Volite Alpha. Built himself a little floating base using scrap crafts out in the deep waters. Swam out a ways to reach him without alerting him to my presence. When I found the guy, he was so blitzed on his own supply that he went willingly. Thought I was an angel, leading him to the promised land, instead of directly to the local authorities.
Damn. What a story. I'm looking for bounty hunting work.
Ah, fancy yourself a bounty hunter, do you?
I just told you that I'm one.
Okay. Fair warning, this work ain't for the
I just told you I'm one.
We post jobs to the mission boards, like the one
You
here
just
at
told me
Kila.
that too, I guess.
Check them out if you want to track down and kill some of our more elusive targets.
Cool.
Show no mercy, leave no quarter.
Yeah, that's cool. The bounty hunting. Chunks.
Ranger Central. Not a bad bar, too.
This town has the very Fallout-ish vibe. They definitely wanted to have a town like this. Even making a space game, they wanted to have the Fallout vibe somewhere. Oh, okay. I wonder if they're gonna have only like old Earth weapons here. Hey.
I don't do payment plans or lines of credit, and I don't sell to shady individuals. If you can handle it, your money's welcome. You ask me, traveling in Free Star Collective space without a reliable sidearm is just asking for trouble.
You get a lot of troublesome customers in here?
More than a few, yeah. Unless you're up in the core, life around here ain't easy. Folks can find their way into all kinds.
The core, okay, so they have like different
desperate souls come through that door and search their way
levels
out.
of
I know
town.
it ain't technically my fault when someone buys one of my guns and starts shooting up the town, but I still don't feel great about it. Hopefully Hopefully you ain't one of those kind.
It's a little too real for people playing the game in America, I guess. Let's see.
Seem alright. Here's my selection.
Yeah, let me look at your face. Okay, you seem alright. Just buy a gun, buy ammo. We don't care what you do with it. Mag shot. Oh, I don't even have this ammo. Oh, I bet this is like a more laser type revolver. That's kind of cool. So you can go pistols and laser weapons and probably get double the buffs. If it's actually a laser gun. Pacifier. Okay, this shotgun actually looks pretty badass. Nova Light. Light Fuse. Oh, look at this. We have so many of those. And I never got a gun. Particle Beam Pistol. Old Earth Pistol. Oh. 1911. Sick. They have Orion. Zapper. Oh, it's a modified. Okay, 27 cal. I mean, okay, they do have some new stuff. I'm not gonna be buying this to test it, but if I find it off NPCs, then I can test. Right now, definitely I'm sticking to my current new guns. Yeah, my current new guns. I didn't even shoot the advanced AA yet. I didn't even shoot the Orion yet. And I didn't even shoot the Deagle yet. And I know that the Beowulf is crazy good. So we have to just keep testing my current guns before acquiring more ammo or... Yeah, I definitely want to test that Deagle. That Deagle I bet is gonna do crazy damage. Okay. Free trauma pack, let's go.
Chunks is such an eyesore in Aquila. But, well, I can go for some chunks.
Welcome to Chunks. Please choose your chunks.
He sounds very excited about another customer. How about drink 2, Cola Zero? That's
Thanks
cool.
for choosing. Welcome to Chunks, home of the best chunks in the settled systems.
What exactly are chunks made of?
I don't know. Smaller chunks?
Okay.
Let's get going. To the co-estate.
Feels bad, man. No comic books in bathroom. Co-Heritage Museum. Talk to Jacob, okay. Books. Oh wait, maybe comic?
Digital copy of the things I buy here?
That was a little laggy.
What? Why not?
I sell books, physical books.
Space is a premium on my ship. If I could download it to my slate, I could have a whole library.
Rosebud from Citizen Kane. The hell?
There are places you can go for that, ma'am. Just not my shop. Good day.
Wait, can't we?
We're done here. If you ever find an old earth printing of City of God, I have been looking for it for ages.
Laredo weapons. I knew there had to be a comic book in a bookstore. There was no way. Hello? Where's the... That's the customer.
Customer service, just super.
Oh. How did you go out here that fast?
Why are people so damn touchy about digital books?
If you want to purchase anything,
Darn technology.
or if you have any rare finds.
Oh, rare finds. You can sell her books. Are there any books you're looking for?
I am a bit of an aficionado of old Earth novels. Well,
There's-
truth be told, it's more of an obsession.
There's a lot of cool
Reading their stories is a revelation. Not
sandboxy elements to farm money.
but the window
Or
you get
RP
into
style.
long-gone historical eras.
Selling the
I'll
planetary
pay handsomely for any
data.
books you find like that. Except
Selling the
Charles
books.
Dickens. Definitely not Charles Dickens.
Okay. What's wrong with Charles Dickens?
Oh, nothing wrong at all. When colonists were forced to leave Earth for good, cargo space was precious, and for some reason everyone thought to bring their Charles Dickens collection. No, I mean
okay.
he was an amazing writer. His stories are timeless. But what I'd give for a copy of Sense and Sensibility, or the Three Musketeers, oh!
The original Three Musketeers, mind you, not the dozens of interpretations of it.
I wonder if they're actually gonna get a mission for this, or do you find an item and come back to her? Oh, you can read anything you want on digital, or she's gonna get pissed. I feel the same way about a good book.
Who doesn't?
If I have any books for your old Earth collection, I'll sell them to you.
Oh. I'm afraid there's nothing you have that I don't already have. Sorry.
Yeah, not yet.
I hope you come back.
Okay, it isn't a mission, so... We just have to remember, if I actually find a book... We can store route in. We can sell it to her. Eastgate, the core, the stretch. Yeah, I like this town already way more. It's actually, you can walk everywhere around. You enter stores, I guess, with some loading screens. But I really like the fact the stores are around and you don't have to go through multiple loadings and like train rides and stuff like you do in the first city. It was really annoying. I couldn't find the stores. But for let's continue. I want to keep going with this main mission to finish it, or at least progress more on today's stream. I will try to do a longer stream tomorrow. Hopefully I can start like 4 PM my time.
Outside the wall, things get dicey. Hostile are no joke. In for us.
Okay. Co-estate. Here we go. Jacob, wait, isn't this the...
Well. Sam Coe finally decides to darken our
Oh, I thought that was the ranger guy, the marshal. I think he just looks similar.
And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked
Is he
once.
holding his hand on his gun or dick? Like, what is...
I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop.
Oh, you can... okay. I got as much right to those maps as anyone. So I could... okay, we don't have persuasion. I could let Sam talk. Okay, I kind of want to learn more, so I'm hoping we just get more options. Just why do you two hate each other so much anyway?
There's only one place a Coe ought to be. And it ain't out there in the Starfield doing Lord knows what. Putting our future at risk.
Oh, so it's because he left? Okay, so this guy's in the wrong then. He has every right to travel, not just like staying forever in this town. Doing the family business. I guess let's let him talk. I got as much right to those maps as anyone.
I got just as much right to those maps as
They
anyone
always
else in this
like if you choose their
That's
dialogue.
exactly right,
So
Sam. We all share Solomon's legacy. Only some of us are around to live up to it, and some of us aren't.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
I don't know about you, but a fella could do a lot worse in Constellation.
okay.
Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options.
I like that he just moved away and it's his house, and he just moved to not hear us. No, you can steal. Oh, I mean, do we bring the kid into this? We can try to reason with him, but like... It's probably gonna give me the persuasion option. But it, like... It doesn't really make sense. Like, if he hates the constellation...
I'd like to think you're lost looking into my baby blues.
Yeah, let's try. He mentioned his granddaughter, maybe Cora could help. But he's not gonna like it.
No. I mean, this is no place for her, okay? The less time she spends with Jacob, the better.
What's wrong? You didn't mind her coming along until this came up.
I made a decision a long time ago about how my little girl gets raised. And it doesn't include Jacob Cole, okay? Leave it at that.
Fine, we'll think of something else.
I'd appreciate that.
I could speak to Jacob, he might see reason.
You're flying in the face of my 30-plus years experience with the man, but all right. I hope you like arguing.
Ask Cora for help. Okay, so we still get choices. Talk to Jacob. Wow, 3 choices to solve this. Choices in my Bethesda game? This isn't what I remembered. Where's the 3 dialogue options that all lead to the same thing? Persuasion meds. Yeah, we need to pop uphill before talking to the old man. Hey, I hope you didn't see me just doing drugs in your house.
Sam's Constellation lackey here to bother me again?
Bother me again? Distraction. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, persuade, be reasonable. We need those maps, Jacob. Hopefully the time doesn't run as I talk to him. What's your problem with Constellation?
You mean besides the fact that you're some independent group that doesn't know where your loyalties lie? Or are you referring to the fact that my granddaughter lives in your clubhouse rather than in her family home?
Persuade, be reasonable. We need those maps, Jacob.
Well, that's not your decision, is it? It's co-property by birthright.
I mean, it's also property of his, then. The sooner you agree, the sooner we are out of your house. I mean, that's pretty reasonable, but... Hand it over, now! A guy like this, I don't think he cares. Old people are not that afraid. I think like 4 would make sense more. Constellation just wants to follow up on Solomon's work. This is... Maybe I should auto-persuade. I don't know if... I'm assuming auto-persuasion fills up with multiple successes until you use it. Like, we don't have a second charge. So, the longer I'm not using it, I'm kind of wasting it away. Let's try it, I guess, maybe. Oh, actually, I don't... Okay, let's first try, and if it doesn't work, we can auto-persuade on last attempt, maybe. He is stubborn. Let's see. The sooner you agree, the sooner we're out of your house. I don't think he would like the constellation following up on his work. Oh, there we go.
Maybe you're right.
I knew it.
Can't believe I'm saying this.
5 out of 5 persuasion.
Get you out of my hair, then fine. You can have the maps. They're in the other
That
room.
was
Key.
very easy. But I did think it through. I was like, okay. He will not be like, oh, Constellation want to continue my family's legacy. It's not gonna work on him, so we're just gonna, you know, the sooner you help, the sooner we're gone.
Alright, let's see if we can find the empty nest. Alright, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh boy. That's a problem.
Don't say the things like that. My anxiety is bad enough as it is.
We'll be fine. Just gotta take a look at what we're up against. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shawgang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank.
Okay. How are they surviving outside the walls?
Criminal groups in Aquila always find a way.
I mean, if they have spaceships, they can literally keep
Could just be
bringing
coincidence that the cave we want happens to be where the Shawgang runs around.
food and water.
But something doesn't feel right.
Bringing outlaws to justice sounds like fine work.
Well, just remember, it's about the artifact, not them. Hurting bad guys puts a smile on your face, that's a bonus. Let's get to that cave.
Cool. Do you mind if I saw the stats in game, and it doesn't only count like the stolen items, it also counts trespassing, so I wonder, how do you know if you're trespassing? Is it like if I open a locked door, that's considered like stealing, as the stealing symbol? If that's trespassing? I can't wait to test my weapons. So I'm glad to hear we're going after bandits. Travel to empty nest, right there. Wait, can I like run out of the city and run there? Or do I have to fly there? It doesn't show me... Oh no, empty nest, 700 meters, okay. We can. But let's do another manual save. Aluminum. Didn't I need aluminum? Or maybe it was one of the materials I didn't realize I had. I mean, it's marked. Did he just drop down without using his jetpack? I wonder if he has more carrying. Oh boy, sometimes I don't know if it's loading or is it me scanning. There is like a frame drop. But it just goes away. It's less than a second after. It could be just loading. Okay, but this is cool. I mean, hey, people like started complaining when the game came out. Oh, you cannot just run around the entire... Oh yeah, definitely the scanning, around, like walking around scanning can lag you. People complain about... I think we're good on nickel. The fact you cannot just run around the entire planet, but like... It was hard to expect something like that from a Bethesda game. And I mean, we already can jump out of the city, through the walls using jetpack and keep running towards the objective. I mean, that's good enough for me. At least I don't get a loading screen leaving the city. It's still a huge improvement when it comes to Bethesda and their games. Automatycznie skanuje, okej. Hello? Ashta? The fuck am I looking at? Ashta? Oh, the animals right there. Okay. That's what I was scanning. Most likely not friendly.
The scanner is Constellation's best friend.
I guess we can test the Deagle.
Big mistake.
Okay, that's not a lot of damage. Let's test the other guns then. Okay, those guys are either very tanky or my guns suck. And I think they're just very tanky because he's level 15. Now I kinda worry about the... Now I kinda worry about the bandits in this area then. If they're gonna be level 15 too. I'm pretty low for that. We can test this gun now too. Let's test all my new guns. No może bandyci będą łatwiejsi o wiele, bo to ma pewno jakiś armor. Fearless. Quick save. Czyli mówi, że jak zabiję je, to też się zeskanują same siebie. Okay, they are attacking. I was wondering. That just goes through his armor? Oh no, he just doesn't have armor, I guess. Okay. I was probably low. I couldn't even see my HP. That's like the second death so far. Yeah, I have a problem. Yeah, I was like half HP, I guess. What the fuck? I have a problem with this game just not giving you really enough info about you being low on HP. They probably killed this. Oh shit, look at this. The hell? That's an intimidating looking monster. Oh, hello. I completely didn't see you. I dzięki za suba. Bo nie udostępniałeś chyba, ale widzę, że masz ikonkę. Wcześniej mówiłem, ale ciebie nie było. Just scan everything and let's maybe let them fight each other. Okay, they are not gonna fight each other. His weapon sucks, dude. I should have grabbed my weapon from Barrett. Oh fuck. Oh, they throw rocks at you. That's what hit me. They fucking throw rocks at you. Okay, that's pretty bad. Bro, this guy sucks dick. Might as well use the shotgun on them. Yo, he just sucks. Compared to... Oh, okay, I mean... And I got no XP. That's fine. I fucking knew it. No! Okay, there we go. I can tell if he's... I think he's doing a lot of damage, but he just shoots so slowly. Okay. Ooh. We did it though. No masz ikonkę przy niku, czyli subowałeś, nie? Na kanał Prime'em. Okay. I guess we got it? Yeah, we got it. I think he killed the third one. Aluminum. Fine. It's quick save too. I don't know what gun I want to use against them. I guess they're just tough, so... Probably I should just shotgun them, because it's a waste of good ammo. I do like this gun a lot for long range. This for medium range. And the Deagle we just have to test on things that are not that tough. Because it should do way more damage. So 13%. Okay, yeah, it does. Good to know. It does scan when you pick up stuff. You don't have to actually do it. Oh, those are level 1s. He's level 1? Oh, he's sleeping or something. I feel bad. Oh, okay. Well... Almost one shot compared to the other guys. I mean, they are level 15. It does kinda warn you. Cobalt. Might as well. No już wypłacałem kiedyś z Twitcha. Miałem za suby i za bitsy. Nice. Let's not fight those guys. They're not worth fighting. We did get 100% scan too. Let's keep going towards the mission. No, Prima trzeba samemu włączać. W sensie marnuje się co miesiąc, jeżeli nikomu nie dałeś. Bo jakby się samo odnawiało, tak jak normalne suby za pieniądze, to by im się to w ogóle nie opłacało. I do like that they are fighting each other. The violent one is chasing the level 1. Is he gonna chase us? Okay, he is just growling right now. So yeah, they are territorial, I guess. If you get too close, they're gonna attack you. Good to know. Okay, this guy is level 5, level 10. Wait, I can't scan you. Ow. Okay. I just wasted my heal. Okay, yeah. Those other guys are just very difficult. This stuff just dies crazy fast. Yeah, I bet that this Deagle has 100 damage per shot. It's insane. It's gonna destroy anything that doesn't have armor like those things that I just fought before. It does the emptiness, and there's also something else. I'm gonna run out of room again, but might as well keep grabbing cobalt. I'm pretty sure I'm good on it though. I probably shouldn't. Yeah, sometimes I can definitely tell there is more of the area loading in. Because there is like a mini stutter But it's less than a second, so I'm fine with that. It happens only like if you keep running straight. So it's definitely loading in more. Oh, this looks cool. No, raczej nie chcę iść w pistolety same. Wolę odkrywać wszystkie rifle, jakie są w grze, ale jak na razie największy damage, jaki mogę robić, to zawsze są właśnie digle. Okay, the scanning range is pretty rough. Okay, they do have turrets. Let's deagle the turret, I guess. The damage on this dude. Okay. Oh. I hit him so hard he fucking bugged out. There we go. Definitely on every weapon, especially if you don't have a long-range scope, improving the accuracy is crazy important. Because you can be good at countering recoil, but accuracy is just gonna make you miss even when you shouldn't. Just like that. I can never tell if I'm low HP or not, so... Dude. There was two behind there. Wait, they're doing no damage to me. They're actually doing no damage to me. Okay, those are level 2s, okay. Okay, dude. I mean... I didn't do many main missions, so I guess you are supposed to come here when you are low level, but... Tombstone? Okay, let's grab this for now. Quick save too. That's a turret. Okay, energy guns are not good against turrets, confirmed. Damn. I do like the gunplay in this game, but the accuracy is really bad. I think I just have to keep modding my weapons until it gets better. Oh, he finished her. Okay, there are still more people though. Where'd they... Is this guy a ghoul? No, I thought he's a ghoul. Okay. Maybe they have more resistance for electric guns. Because this didn't do too much damage to him. He looked like a ghoul from far away. No jest najlepiej, bo... ulepszyli wszystkie takie niesprawne rzeczy z poprzednich gier, no nauczyli się na błędach. Ludzie, którzy narzekają, porównują to do innych gier, a nie do innych gier Bethesdy. Jak się porównuje do innych gier Bethesdy i się oczekiwało kolejne gry Bethesdy, to jest dużo usprawnień. Okay, there is a guy like here. Okay, finally. Let's go. Singleplayera samego w sensie historii i takich rzeczy to jeszcze nie mogę ocenić, ale na pewno jest dobrą grą pod względem sandboxu, że sobie żyjesz w tym świecie, zbierasz materiały, craftujesz, bawisz się w latanie statkiem, przewożenie kontrabandy, takie rzeczy. Open world grom jest dobrą. A jeżeli chodzi o historię, wybory, tego typu rzeczy, no to podejrzewam, że będzie średnio z tym, ale nie mogę oceniać bez przejścia full gry. Okay, let's grab all the crafting materials. I'm gonna avoid grabbing food and stuff that is just not worth. Amino acids, I think we needed that. Yeah, let's grab this though. Yeah, I'm just gonna avoid grabbing any of that. It is kind of stronger than me. You're it. But I do have to avoid. Ooh, old earth flip lighter. See, all the old earth items are very light and sold for a lot of money. Like I had the darker before, and now it's the lighter. If it's called old earth, I wonder if there's a special NPC for this too, because regular NPCs buy this stuff for a lot of money. Okay, we are good here. Coach. Yoink. Let's try to loot everyone I killed before we continue. If I can find the bodies.
Quite a few smugglers back in the day. They know how to party.
Home relay. I'm just gonna assume those are. Did we kill this robot? I think Ko killed the robot. Lead, I guess. Bridger, okay. Yoink. If it's a new gun, I do take it. Bolstering. I guess it's good value to sell. David Copperfield. Chapter 1, I am born. Is this a book for that lady? We'll ask her, I guess. Farming hut. Oh, pretty cool. Okay, another tombstone. We have to see. Shotgun, welcome. We have to check if that tombstone is a good gun or not. Iron. Yoink yoink. Casual wear. Other people bought jokes. Razorback. Oh, that's the... Oh shit, that's a lot of money for a light item like that. Nice. That was crazy expensive. Quick save. Yeah, cigarettes are... Ooh, runaway whiskey. That's a decent carrying capacity item. We can level up too. Let's see. So this is like a claw. Oh, ammo. 40mm XPL. Huh. Heavy. It's a heavy 127. This could be a nade launcher actually. I think so. This could be a nade launcher rather than a shotgun maybe. I didn't even try this gun yet. It's gonna shred through this ammo so fast. Oh, Razorback is a deagle like this. Cool, cool. 7.5. Oh, it's a deagle with different type of ammo. Huh. Interesting. So you can make a build for pistols and carry multiple pistols with different calibers. Tombstone. 11mm. Wait, that's the same thing, the gun that I don't use? Yeah. Modified Advanced AA-99. 44. 1 second, let's put this on and let's compare. Okay, the Tombstone is ass. So the Tombstone is like a very bad version of the crazy gun I found before. And I still didn't use it. We have to use it. I just know that it's gonna shred through the ammo. But might as well try it if there's gonna be like a boss gang leader inside or something. Maybe let's spray him with this one. Yoink. Aluminum. Oh, the drill rig, okay. We are taking this, but... Oh, there's the ammo we were... My life chunk by chunk.
Is all that junk really necessary?
Okay, and there we go. Probably I'm over encumbered if he says that. Coach. Oh, the duck. No, don't tell me. Wait, that's a wood. Okay, never mind. That's a wooden duck. Before I had the antique old earth duck. And it was worth a lot. We don't care about the food. Yoink. Yoink. Okay, you're good. Yeah, I am over encumbered. And I do have to level up before I forget. Yeah, that's a decent value for the... Fuck? Okay. 1 second. Oh, it's a... I got confused. I thought my power went out and I was like, what? How is the computer on? I think it's the light bulb. 1 second. I might end the stream here if that's actually the light bulb. One moment. Okay, I'm gonna have to go and see if I have another light bulb. This is... I mean, you can kinda see me, but this is scuffed as fuck. Well, that's probably the biggest technical difficulty I've ever experienced on stream. Damn. Okay, I'm just... I wanted to continue with this mission, but... Okay, guys,
Given everything I've dealt with,
I guess...
smugglers just don't scare me.
Feels bad, man. We didn't reach even 4 hours of today's stream, but I'm gonna try to do a longer one tomorrow. Let me just do a couple more things while you can kinda see me there. We could go into combat. We could go into persuasion. I think I might. Maxing persuasion right away is probably really good. Yeah. I will. Level 3 already, and the last level is 50% increase. Yeah, we have to. And we are gonna be... We need to complete 10 checks to level up to 4, so that's a good choice. With persuasion. I do want to keep going into piloting. We need a pilot... we need to pilot Class C ships. Oh boy, okay, so what I'm gonna do here, guys, I'm just not gonna go in. I'm not gonna go in, I'm gonna leave this for tomorrow's stream. When I play with you guys, because I do have to go and figure out the light issue right now before it's... Like, it's already dark outside, so I'm kinda screwed. I have to use like a flashlight and get a new light bulb somehow.